Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another ultra rare Class B plus from Motorhome Value from Parkway RV Center. Today we're going to look at one we bought from a for sale by owner. This is a 2005 Phoenix Cruiser 2350. It's only 24 foot long. It has a slide out. This thing is just a couple of feet longer than your average full-size pickup truck. And this is a nice camper or camper van, motorhome, whatever you want to call it. It is what we call a Class B plus, which is just a little bit bigger than a Class B camper van. So you've actually got some nice livable space inside, and it's just about as easy to drive and still gets good fuel mileage. 24 feet long, folks. A F-150 pickup truck's 21, so this isn't much bigger than a truck. But I guarantee you can't spend the night and have a bathroom and a kitchen and a bed and a living room in a F-150 now, can you? But this is an all fiberglass exterior. It just got 51,000 miles. Sitting on Michelin tires. Got a 4 kW Generac generator with low hours. Runs great. This unit includes a 90-day nationwide limited warranty and a major system check by our certified RV techs that will be completed after purchase. You've got a nice Aluma Guard awning. You've got a power step. And it's just a neat little motorhome. I mean, this is perfect for a couple, or you can sleep up to 4 people. Of course, we'll remove that butterfly sticker on the back if you want us to. That's lady that had this thing had this listed at a consignment lot down in Florida. They were asking $36,000 plus a couple of grand in extra fees. And that was strictly as is with no inspection, no warranty, or none of that stuff. Well, you know, they had it for sale down there for a while. Couldn't sell it because they had it priced too high. And now we've got it, and we've got it priced where it needs to be, where it's attractive to you, the buyer. And plus, we're giving you services that they wouldn't give you for the higher price. And that is the warranty and the inspection. If you'd bought it down there, you would have spent 36 grand firm and a couple of grand in fees. So it'd be about 38 grand with no warranty, no inspection. And if you'd bought it last week, that's what you would have paid for it. She's seen one of our multiple Craigslist ads that we run all over the country about us buying RVs. Called us, we made a deal. We've got it here where it's priced right at $29,900 with a warranty and an inspection. Now, folks, it just literally came in. Still got the bugs from bringing it up here. So understand that I just wanted to get this on. It's Saturday morning. I wanted to get it on for the weekend because this thing will sell in the next, very strong chance of it selling in the next 48 hours because of the mileage, the size, and the slide out and the price. All fiberglass tops, so very little maintenance up there. Michelin tires, dash air's cold, roof air's cold, refrigerator's cold. Let's look inside this 2350 Phoenix Cruiser. You know, we've had a bunch of Phoenix Cruisers over the years. They're not a real big company. They're out of Elkhart, Indiana. But they make a good product, and if you want to buy a new one, they only sell factory direct. But up here in the front, I'm going to show you one thing that we're going to do, which they wouldn't have done at that higher price lot. I'm replacing the carpet in the front. It's like somebody with some greasy footprints stepped up there. I'm replacing all that carpet. And normally I would wait until that was done before I shot it, but this was such a nice and such a desirable little motorhome, I knew that the quicker I can get it on, the better. It's got a rear view backup camera system built into the visor. 6.8 liter Triton V-10, 51,000 miles, which nothing at all for these newer motors. 305 horsepower. Got the wood grain kit, CD stereo, and believe it or not, that dash air, because this motorhome's so small, actually keeps it fairly comfortable in here. Now, if it's 95 degrees outside, will it keep you comfortable back here? Probably not. But like today, it's around 80 degrees, and it's actually pretty comfortable in here with the dash air. And of course, the dash heat's going to do the same thing. But you do have that generator and that roof air for when you're using this in really hot weather. It's got a table booth that's going to fold down, sleep someone. You know, you could probably just say this sleeps one on that table booth bed. It's just a small bed, or two small kids. but you've got plenty of room here for an air mattress. So if you need to sleep 2 more with an air mattress, you got room for it. And then you got your full-size bed in the back. It's more or less a couple's motorhome, but you can sleep more if you need to. Got an HDTV overhead. I've got a little DVD player right here on the side. Got surround sound speakers. Lots of fluorescent lighting. I like this skylight in here. Lets in a lot of natural light. And you can, and I know it kind of screws up my lighting on my camera, but there's no stains, no soft spots around the skylight. Laminate floor looks great. And you know, you got a side kitchen, you got a stove top, you've got a half-time oven, which is a microwave convection oven. I put one of these in my 38-foot Winnebago, folks. I love it. Hasn't been used too awful much, but you can actually grill in this thing. And let me tell you, I use the heck out of mine, because you drive all day to get to the campground, or you're on a 2 or 3 day trip and you just pull into a Walmart or a parking lot somewhere just to spend the night, grab a few hours of sleep. You don't want to fool with a grill. You don't want to fool with charcoal or propane. You don't want to go out to eat. This thing on convection, you just run the generator, run it on convection or shore power. You can throw some vegetables in there, some chicken, some burgers, hot dogs, whatever you want to put in there, and cook it in just a few minutes. Fat drips off into the drip tray, clean it out, you're good to go. Now, it's not going to fix a meal for 10 people, but it's ideal for just 2 people to fix just a quick bite. And I love mine, so I promise you that's every RV I have from now on. If it doesn't have one of them, I'm going to spend about $600-700 and add one to it. Got an 8 cubic foot Norcold refrigerator freezer that works great. Carpeted headliner, looks great. No water stains, no sagging headliner, none of that junk. I don't see any signs of obvious water damage from me going over this thing. And I do like the crowned roof. And I know it's a fiberglass roof, so you've got very little maintenance, but it's also got the sloped edge, so water doesn't stand on the roof either. Day-night shades, all of them actually work. That's unusual. Most of the time, you've always got a day-night shade that one of the strings are broke that we have to repair, but this one doesn't have any of that. Got a full bath in the back. Got an RV high-rise RV toilet. It's got a fiberglassed-in shower, so you don't have to worry about getting nothing wet with the shower door. Skylight looks great. Excuse me. Again, no signs of any water leaks or any water damage. At least nothing that I can see. And I've got a pretty good eye for that sort of thing. A little small sink back here. You know, this has got a lot of space for a 23.5 foot, 24 foot motorhome. It really does. You've got a stationary bed. You got a full bath, full size fridge. You got a table booth, and you can see it's got the table that you can set up out here as well. Or you can set that table up right there and use that for a little sofa if you wanted to. A lot of ways to use this. Both these seats swivel around for party seating. Got drawers and cabinets right here. I mean, got the battery cut off by the door. Tell you something, folks. For $29.9, you can certainly do a lot worse. This is a neat little motorhome, and for those of you who've been looking for small motorhomes, you know they're just about impossible to find in any condition. The smaller the motorhome is, the harder it is to find, the higher demand it's in. You know, everybody likes these little small motorhomes because they're easy to drive. You know, if you're not a very experienced RV driver, this is something that you can drive and park very, very easily. We put it to you this way, folks. If you can drive a full-size SUV or a pickup truck, then you can drive and park this motorhome without any problem, which is pretty neat. You know, you don't have to have a big parking space. Glass looks good, dash looks good, air's cold. $29.9, that includes the warranty, the inspection, the walkthrough, and more. Now, folks, we offer you 2 different ways to buy here. You know, we've been doing this 49 years, so we've got a fairly good idea what most buyers want. And, you know, thanks to the internet today, most dealers have now gone haggle-free. Of course, we know there's a lot of you that's been around for a little bit, and you like the old school way of doing it, which is haggling, and that's fine. So we give you 2 different options to buy, and we call it I call it option A, option B. Option A includes a major systems check by our certified RV techs to be completed after purchase. Anything we find wrong with that inspection, we fix or replace before you pick it up, before we deliver it. And then when you get here, my RV tech that checked it out is going to give you a walkthrough, show you how to operate everything, and you can see for yourself that everything works, and then how to operate everything before you take it. That also includes a 90-day nationwide limited warranty, so you can take it pretty much anywhere in the United States. If you don't live around here close, you don't have to bring it back here. You don't have to drive several hundred miles just to get something simple fixed on it. And it has a warranty with it. That's 90 days, and it can be extended very affordably. Also includes, like I said, the walkthrough. It includes instructional DVDs, temporary tag, and more. Starter kit too. And now all those services is $29.9. Now, folks, I'm not taking a penny less than that with those services involved. Those services, I have to pay certified RV techs a lot of money to check these things out. Takes them about a day and a half, depends on what they run into as far as ordering parts. And they really go through these things like they were buying them themselves. Well, folks, that's that price is $29.9. It doesn't matter if you're paying cash. It doesn't matter if you're trading in. It doesn't matter if you're paying with food stamps, with Mexican fireworks. I don't care. Gold, silver, trade-ins, it doesn't matter. The price is $29.9. I'm not taking a dime less than that under no circumstances. And when you look at these things up online, in fact, you're going to see where the consignment dealer had this thing in Florida for $36,000. And that was just a couple of days ago. The woman just got tired of waiting around for her money, and you never want to do a consignment anyway, folks, but that's a whole different rant that I'm not going to get into. That's just making the dealer look good on your dime. You know, if a dealer can't buy your vehicle to resell, they don't need to be in business. If they don't have the cash flow to buy your vehicle, they don't need to be in business. You know, we own everything we sell. We bought this directly from the owner because the dealership couldn't sell it or just wouldn't put a lot of effort into selling it. And so we've got it priced now where it's very, very attractive, especially with the warranty and the inspection. But anyway, folks, option A is non-negotiable, $29.9, firm, haggle-free, however you want to call it. Option B is if we don't have to pay my techs to go through this motorhome, if I don't have to pay them to do a walkthrough with you, if I don't have to pay the warranty company to put the 90-day warranty, because we have to pay for that, then we will discount this motorhome, whatever those services cost us. And if you want a price on option B, contact our non-commissioned sales department, which you need to anyway, and they'll give you a price. And you don't have to make your decision right then and there. If you want to come up, make an appointment with at least 24 hours notice. We'll either plug this unit into power or run the generator for you. We'll turn the fridge and the air on, and you can do your own inspection. And then you can decide if, hey, I want to just, everything looks good to me, you know, I'll just take it like it is, take the discount, take it home today. Or you can decide, you know what, I love this motorhome, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. I'll leave it here with you, let you do the inspection, pick it up when it's ready, and for the $29.9, and get the warranty and all those other things, and you won't have any worries. So you don't have to make that decision just based on the video and the pictures and the ad. You can actually come here in person and look at it and then make that decision. And it's entirely up to you, folks. About 70% take the inspection and the warranty. About 30% of you take the as is with no inspection, no warranty, and take the discount. That way, if you like to haggle price, well, this way you get a lower price than I'm asking for it, and you feel better. And either way you go, you're going to get a heck of a deal on a very nice motorhome, and a very rare motorhome too. 2350 with a slide. $29.9, haggle free with option A or option B. Just call us to get a price. No commission salespeople. That means there's no sales pressure, no games, no gimmicks, no surprises, no surprise fees. You know, we charge no extra fees. The dealership that had this charges $2,000 extra in fees on top of the sales price when they were asking $36,000. That was without a warranty and without an inspection. It was strictly as is. So we've got it priced right. You get the warranty, the inspection, and much more. And you know, that's why we've been in business 49 years, folks. That's why other dealers come and go while we're still doing strong in business. because we price these things right. We try to be fair with our prices. We price them lower than anybody else. That's why people travel thousands of miles to buy from us. That's why we sell almost 600 used RVs a year, and the internet has just made our business grow substantially, folks, because you know, you can get online, you can look at every single '05 Phoenix Cruiser 2350 for sale on the internet and compare prices, compare mileage, condition, and options and things like that with just a few keystrokes. And when you get on there and you see this same motorhome for 36 grand, for 40 grand, for $42,000 with more miles and less features, and then you see ours for $29,900 with a nationwide warranty and inspection and less miles and more equipment, you're going to say, hey, them guys in Georgia's got something going on nobody else does. And that's why we sell to buyers from all over the country, folks. We've sold to buyers from all 50 states. And yes, folks, I am including multiple sales to different buyers from Alaska and even Hawaii. Over 2,500 RVs have been sent to Canada from us, to Canadian buyers, coast to coast. England, Italy, Australia, the Netherlands, and more, because of our prices. We just sold one to England the other day, and that was actually the third or fourth one we've sold over there. Because they don't really have the RVs over there like we do, so if they want something different that nobody else has, they have to come to the States to buy it and have it shipped over there. And our prices are so attractive to them that they buy them from us, where a lot of them do. You know, we don't spend millions of dollars a year in advertising. We don't sponsor NASCAR. We don't have billboards everywhere. We don't have multiple locations. We're a family-owned and operated RV dealership for 49 years, one of the oldest, largest independent dealers in the country today. And, you know, we sell almost 600 RVs a year with 170 in stock. And nobody around here within a 500-mile radius, folks, has 170 used units in stock. Now, they may have 300 or 400 new ones, but nobody has that many used RVs. And that's because, folks, that's what we specialize in. That's what we've done for almost 50 years. We've got connections. We've got ways to buy these things that other dealers could only wish they could get them. And, you know, you're going to be impressed when you come here. And when you see this motorhome in person, you're going to be impressed, especially when the new carpet's installed in it. Or at least in the front right here. 706-965-7929 is our phone number. Evenings and Sundays, you can get 423-605-6747. No extra fees, out-the-door pricing, no haggling, very easy, very simple to buy from, very stress-free. And what I want you to do is, before you buy this unit or bid on eBay, which I start the bidding at the asking price, because when you buy on eBay, I'm going to have to assume that you want all the services. Now, if you want to buy it as is and get the discount, you just simply have to call us and we'll work the deal out that way. But, you know, we sell these things every day, folks. There's a lot of people looking for a motorhome like this. You're not the only one interested in it, so keep in mind, please call for faster response. I don't use commission salespeople, so I can't afford to keep 30 or 40 salespeople on my staff and pay them salary every week like other dealers have that use commission salespeople that have 30 or 40 salespeople on staff, a lot our size, because, you know, they don't have to pay them unless they produce a sale. The bad thing about a commission salesperson, the industry average is 25% of the gross profit is their commission rate. That means that RV dealer has to mark their RVs up an additional 25% to cover the salesperson's commission, because the more overhead a dealer has, the higher their prices are. That's why these dealers that sponsor NASCAR, that spend multi-million dollars a year in advertising, that's why their prices are so much higher, because they have more overhead. We keep our overhead down. We don't check these units out till we sell them, because that lets us get away with less RV techs that we have to pay. That keeps our overhead down, allows us to sell motorhomes like this for $29,900. And trust me, folks, 49 years doing it this way, it works. And you can get online, you can compare everybody out there. Nobody beats our prices, especially considering we have no surprise fees, no surprises when you get here. Everything you see is just as represented on the video and the pictures. And most of the time, people come in here and see them in person, they say they look better than they do in the pictures and videos. So give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. And you can email us at sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Let me warn you, though, when you got a hot item like this that everybody wants and nobody has, there's going to be multiple buyers wanting to buy it. All right? Go back to what I said earlier. No commission salespeople. I've got 4 non-commissioned salespeople selling almost 600 RVs a year. They don't have a lot of time to spend behind a computer reading and writing emails back and forth. If you send us an email, be prepared for 24 to 48 hour delay before you get a response. While you're waiting for that response, somebody else will take the initiative, pick up the phone, call us, leave a deposit. It's theirs. Even if you sent the email before they left the deposit, because we just hadn't gotten to it yet. When it comes to something as serious as buying a used RV, which is a pretty major investment for just about anybody, it's definitely worth the time and trouble to call somebody. It helps our salespeople out because they don't have to spend a lot of time behind a computer, because every one of them is working several deals at one time, because they're not the only person that they're trying to sell an RV to. They've got several buyers. They're working at the same time. You can, and to them, time is money, and you can learn more in a 10-minute phone conversation than you can 2 hours reading and writing emails back and forth. And something as major and as serious as buying an RV, folks, you need to pick up a phone and call. I know it's old-fashioned, but in our case, it works. It helps us out. It helps you out, because it gives you a chance to buy this RV quicker before somebody else does. And believe me, folks, it happens every week, several times a week. Somebody will send an email wanting to buy an RV, and of course my guys only check them first thing in the morning, and they don't check them to the next morning. And of course Saturday they won't check them after Saturday morning. They won't check them again until Monday morning, because we're closed on Sundays. And while they're waiting on that response to the video, somebody else comes in or calls and leaves a deposit, and it gets bought out from under them. It happens every day, folks. But let me tell you something. We're a true high volume dealer, and the first person that leaves money on something gets it. It's as simple as that. It's simple business. Nothing personal, but these things are for sale until somebody leaves a deposit. You can't take a promise or a be back to the bank. I mean, it takes money to show you've got an intention to buy this thing, and all deposits are non-refundable, because obviously if you leave a deposit on this, we tell everybody there's a deposit on it, we're going to turn away sales. So we don't want you to leave a deposit just because you want to think about it. We don't want you to leave a deposit unless you're 100% sure, without a doubt, without any hesitation in your mind that you're ready to buy it. And if you're not to that point, please don't leave a deposit, because they are non-refundable. Now, if for some reason something happened and you couldn't go through with the transaction, we will give you a credit for a year on the purchase of another RV. But don't start slinging out deposits, folks. That's not good business to sling out deposits if you're not prepared to go through with the deal. If you just want to leave a deposit to hold it up while you look at other ones, folks, and then just don't even leave a deposit. You don't work that way. It's good business goes both ways. Good business goes as much for us as it is for the buyer, as much for the seller. So we obviously practice good business. We wouldn't be in business 50 years. So all we ask is that you do the same. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let us know. Financing is available with approved credit and minimum 10% down payment. You can apply for financing right from our website, parkwayrvcenter.com. We can help you arrange a nationwide delivery as well. All you do is just pay us back whatever it costs us to bring it to you and get my driver back home. It's as easy as that, folks. Thank you for watching. Check out this little 2350 Phoenix Cruiser while it lasts, low miles, includes warranty, inspection, and more. Not going to last long, folks. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.